Dude, we are about to do some really funny fried shit right now. Oh my god. Also, I can't get this mask to like, hello? Just got done working. It was day 5 in a row. So, we're gonna have a little after work vent self-care sesh while doing some fried shit. I saw these on Kroger Express. If you know me, you know I am like obsessed. I will inhale these rolls IRL. I already put my meal prep in there. Oh, they smell good. Okay. Little glaze packet. Consider me intrigued. Today was such a good day. I had a great shift. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about mindset. Hi, my angels. My name is Sher. If you are new to my channel, welcome or welcome back. I have been a stripper for 2 years. Just celebrated my 2-year stripper birthday. Woo! Happy birthday to Gracie. Okay, it says loosely. I don't really know what that means. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you, it's been a day. I don't know why there's like a little rip in this mask, but it's my first time trying it. My sister got it for me. Shout out to my sister. Actually, look, I'm ripping it all up all over the place. Whatever. What the ever. So, as I was doing my amazing everything shower, I had some thoughts and reflections on the day. Today was one of those days where I kind of hit the ground running, and I feel like I want to talk to you guys a little bit about like mindset, money mindset, and energy. Like the energy that we bring to and from work. Let's unwind, shall we? Yes. Step 2. Indulge. So I'm having 3 pieces of bread. I worked a long day. Okay. Honest opinion. Not the same, but pretty damn close. If anything, it tastes more like a fucking donut. I'm about to wax this plate, you guys. I will talk to you in a minute. Life is worth living. I am unwinding. I feel so relaxed. Yeah, so relaxed. I just was watching YouTube, and honestly, after work, I feel like to wind down, I like to just watch like house tours, property tours, interior design stuff. Sometimes I'll catch up on like my favorite vlogs, like stuff like that. It just really helps me just become present, take my mind off things, like whatever. Obviously, we all know that like there's good days, there's bad days. Not every day is gonna be like a, oh my god, holy fuck, this was the best day ever, like best interactions ever, best money ever. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. It's just part of it. Today was a good day. Also, I don't know what the hell is going on with this little nose thing, but it did say it would turn clear at some point, and that's when you take it off, I guess. I don't know. Because I've been eating so much, I like stretched it off my chin. Oh well. When you go into a shift and you have a positive attitude, and the attitude is this: I am protected, I'm divinely guided, I am going to make a bag tonight. That is when I have the best shift, and it doesn't matter if it's super busy, if it's really chill, like I'm focused on my own energy. And energy exchange is real. Like, and if you go into work with the mindset of like, oh, it's, you know, dead in here, there's nobody here, like da da da, I feel like that type of attitude, which like, we're human, it happens. I've felt that way before many times. Hi buddy. Tuna's joining us, of course. Liz. positive mindset, it really goes a long way, because I feel like when I show up in a good mood, in a good, strong mindset, and it doesn't necessarily mean that like you need to feel happy. Do not chase your sister tuna. Positivity and choosing, because let's be so clear. This is a tough industry, a tough environment to be in. Everybody comes in with their own baggage and their own shit they're going through. Your coworkers, the customers, managers, like everybody, right? But your job as an entertainer is to bring the vibes. Like, people come to the booty club to hang out with hot, cool girls. You want to be in that like saucy energy, because I've had days where mentally I'm just not in it. The more you can like get into character and be in that, choosing a positive mindset, gonna, like I said, encounter negativity, bad vibes, especially if you're good at what you do, which if you're on my channel, you're obviously a baddie, so you get it. There's gonna be haters, there's gonna be people who are mad and whatever, but you have to be able to just like really tap into your own energy and your own vibe, and like consciously continue reminding yourself, okay, like this is what I'm here for, this is what I'm here for, this is what I'm here for. Like, don't get distracted by like any negativity, I guess, because it's gonna be there. You know, you're gonna encounter weird coworkers, weird, you know, whether it's another dancer, bartender, shot girl, whatever, security, porters, like everybody has their own, you know, attitude. And but I feel like tonight was like a great example of choosing to show up with positive energy, like for the clients or the guests, however you want to call it, you know, for their experience. You just really never know like what somebody's day has been like, what they're going through, things that they might have going on. And something that I think is really important is to remember that everybody comes to the club for a reason. I actually had a manager tell me that once before a shift, and it was really impactful then, but I didn't realize how much it would stick with me. But he kind of reminded me, like, look, like everyone's here for a reason, you know. And it really is our job to kind of figure out what that reason is. And if you pay attention and you use your observation skills, you can learn to read and connect with people through their body language, through their tone of voice, through the way they're presenting themselves, through a lot of different things, through conversation. I feel like my first interaction today, like, it went so positively, and it really honestly set off my day on like a great note. I think honestly a lot of people come in and they just want to feel seen. And to be able to do that for somebody, you know, it is a gift. And I do value that, like, intimacy, I guess, that is created, like, emotionally by connecting with someone. For example, like, who hasn't been to a strip club in however many years, and they're reminiscing and connecting. It can be easy to let the negative stuff affect you, because trust me, like, there's gonna be negative. You know, for example, in the same breath that I can tell you, oh, I had such a great experience with my first client, there was also like some losers who clearly came there to just make fun of women and degrade women and like be gross and rude and like say really disrespectful things to you while you're on stage. I literally had a guy like go, yeah, dog, and start like barking at me. He was saying yeah, B word, and yeah, dog, yeah, B word, and he started barking, and I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, and you gotta just kind of shake those things off, do the best you can to like ignore it. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like don't let it affect you, because obviously we're human, and like Oof, guys, this is my ankle, sprained ankle on the left. I'm giving you like a fucking free, nice, gorgeous toe shot on here. If you're watching this and you are struggling to stay positive mentally, or you're feeling like maybe you've had a rough few shifts, which trust me, I've had my fair share. I just want to put out this like positive, abundant energy and just remind you that like it's never you. Whenever you don't connect with somebody, remember that everybody comes there for a reason, and that reason is up to them and them alone, and you can't change that. It doesn't matter if you are the juiciest peach in the world, somebody's still gonna hate peaches, right? So as the saying goes, just keep your head held high, carry your beautiful, amazing, wonderful light energy with you through every interaction, and don't let other people take your light. If they are negative, if they're disrespectful, if their reason for being there is not aligned with yours, which is going to happen, it's going to happen, it's inevitable, then do the best you can to protect your energy and just shake off anything that isn't aligned and just focus on what is, because that is really like, okay, I might be crazy, but there is like definitely some flashing lights going on outside, and I don't really know what is going on, especially because it's like 5 in the morning as I'm filming this, so who the hell knows? Obviously, this is all easier said than done. There's going to be negative experiences, like if you're working in a strip club, that's just going to happen. Remember your why, you know, like I try to remind myself, you know, before every single shift, I pray and I talk to God. I ask God to wrap me in an orb of love, light, safety, and protection. And I ask God to connect me with the right people that I'm meant to meet. I ask God to allow me to show up as the best and strongest entertainer that I can, and allow me to be as professional and engaged and connected as possible to maximize my time. I actively remind myself that everything that I want is already there, and it's already coming, it's already on the way, however you want to look at it. What's mine is mine, it will not pass me, and I just simply have to breathe and exist and show up and do my very best. And that is like the mindset that I choose to go into every single shift with, which it does take a lot of conscious effort. It is really important to also prioritize your self-care routines, prioritize your sleep, prioritize rest, recovery, prioritize your cross training if you're a pole girly. I realize I might have some fellow S workers on here who aren't into pole. Totally cool. I feel like this conversation still applies. We all deserve to show up in our best energy, and that is really how I find that I attract and connect with the right and ideal type of people. So it's like this mutual win-win. I feel like most people who come to the club, generally speaking, they want to be entertained. They want to see beautiful, gorgeous, incredible women, talented women. They want to see a show. They want the fantasy. Oh, hello. Hello. Are you ready for bed? Oh my goodness. The boys are like, Mom, it's time for bed. Funny, I got one on each side here. If you guys haven't met them before, these are the boys. This is Kona, my baby. Just talking about you, you're a baby. This is Kalani, my other baby. Oh yes, we love our cuddles. We love our... Oh my gosh. The other day, one of my neighbors was like, he looks like he'll eat a dinosaur. I said, he is a dinosaur. Yeah. Did you really do what you should do? Just a little reminder, industry girl to industry girl, like, keep your head high. Do not let haters, do not let disrespectful losers who would have no chance of talking to you in the real world ever. Don't let people like that aren't even on your frequency like affect you or your shift. Just try your best to like meet your own needs first. I think that's also how I'm able to like show up and keep in that like flirtatious, like playful, sensual, and my mood changes. Like some days I feel much more dominant or cunty or whatever the vibe may be for my character. Prioritize taking care of yourself before work and after work and in between, every day in between. Then I think it's a lot easier to show up in a more focused and connected way. And also I find that I'm able to be more empathetic in a way that's useful to help me read people. So, your eyes look so funny, puppy. Why do they look so crazy? Really, you should be taking care of yourself and checking in on your own energy and your own mental reset. And I do think it does require a bit of compartmentalizing sometimes, because as dancers, we tend to connect with people in some of their most vulnerable moments and therefore have a lot of different types of energy exchange. So just make sure, like, really try to tune your consciousness and your awareness into, okay, how am I filling my cup first before work? Make sure you're giving yourself proper amount of time to get ready so you're not feeling rushed. Make sure you're picking out your outfit day before, night before, or even plan your week of outfits for the week. Pull some things that are your vibe. Organize your work bag. That's one of my things I need to get better at, but when I do it, I feel really good. When you take care of yourself, you're able to show up and shine the brightest that you absolutely can and be the star that you are. Another thing is like being able to like meet people where they're at with their energy, I think is really helpful too. But you can't really do that if you're not aware of your own vibe. Some random post-shift thoughts, because I had one of those weeks where I worked 5 days in a row. Tomorrow is my first off day. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to it. First few shifts were okay, and the one I had a couple days in a row that was like, ugh, no. Like, the money wasn't there, the interactions weren't there, the vibes weren't there. And there are nights, like certain nights, that do feel like, ugh, like, why am I even doing this? But then there's the good ones, and you just have to remember that the mindset that we bring into it is like really important, and our brain is one of our strongest assets, if not our strongest asset as a dancer. So take care of your mind, keep that mental game strong. Try to brush off and not feed into negativity, because I feel like as dancers, I feel bad, it's thundering. The boys are gonna be a little bit worried. It's okay, buddy, it's just a thunderstorm, it's gonna pass, okay, my love? Putting that like intention of just like not really responding, not really engaging with any negative vibes is like super important. I think I can finally take this face mask off now too. Well, I think it's supposed to stay on longer, but honestly, the fact that I ate the mouth off and now have like a little chin strap is like sort of killing me. Take off my mask, go to bed. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you guys like this type of like venting, mental download, heart to heart. I don't even know what the hell to call this, post-shift vibes, but wow, my skin does look and feel amazing. Love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.